Dukascopy TV. Joining me today in the studio is Eriksson from R&N Partners. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your new project. What is the formula for the Gold-Silver Fund?
The Gold-Silver Fund is a strategy that is designed to different kind of portfolios. We believe that a well-balanced portfolio needs gold and silver or precious metals for different reasons. The first reason is against market turmoil, financial crisis, and of course against inflation. The fact is that gold and silver, they are quite volatile and they do not deliver any earnings. We call it passive investments. So the first idea is to create a synthetic dividend on gold and silver. That revenue or coupon reduce the basis cost of the acquisition price of the gold and the silver. Same like a share. You have a dividend for a share, and we do a coupon on gold and silver. So in the long run, the price that the fund purchase the gold and silver will decrease the price offset by those coupons. So that's the first idea. The second idea is the core strategy, I would say, of the fund is to allocate its proceeds between gold, silver, and cash. So short-term opportunities are mainly event-driven. Mid-term opportunities can be assessed by analyzing technical graphs of the precious metals to get an idea about the trend, if it's downtrending, uptrending, psychological price resistance. By applying the two core ideas of the fund, our strategy is up by 13% year to date, while gold and silver lost almost a third of their value. So it shows simply that the buy and hold strategy, the mainstream buy and hold strategy, does not work, and that tactical allocation between gold, silver, and cash, as well as cost basis reduction, are the key to perform in the precious metals investments.
So tell me, what differentiates your fund from other precious metal funds?
Almost all other precious metal funds apply a buy and hold strategy, as I said, and the majority of them are full invested in gold or silver, and they do not retain any cash to capture opportunities which can arise in the market. So in other words, investors who go long with those funds pay the managers fees just to keep the gold and silver. For example, if someone invested in January this year in silver, he would be losing almost 33% of his investments. Even more, since precious metal funds are invested in futures contract, when the expiration date comes, they have to sell the contract and buy a new one in the backward months. So the result is a drag. So by doing that, the fund is losing money. So usually the other funds do not apply any tactical allocation between gold and silver, and we believe that by doing that you can overperform the gold and silver markets, adding with reduction basis cost with synthetic dividends.
So talking about investments, because obviously gold and silver is an investment, can there be an investment without risks? And what should your investors be prepared for in the long term?
There's no investments without risk, of course. If you want a performance, you need risk. So any investment needs risk in order to generate performance. The question is if the return is enough high compared to the fund's risk. So we had, for example, very volatile year this year and the year before, which translate for our fund in opportunities, especially in overbought or oversold period. By reducing the price of what the fund buys every month, on the long run, we can reduce the cost of the gold and the silver virtually to zero. So if we add in a smart allocation between gold, silver and cash, we can speed up the process by benefiting from market opportunities. So we rank ourselves to get the fund delivering an average of 1% per month in return, both in downwards and upwards markets. And until now, the fund achieved its goal.
Great. So finally, how is your fund structured?
Our fund is based in the Netherlands because it's a stable country, open-minded towards alternative investments. So we work with good partners. We have ABN AMRO, the bank, for our fund. The fund is audited by PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and of course has all the support from our team here in Geneva to develop the fund.
Thank you for coming in to explain all that today.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Make sure you keep up to date with Dukascopy TV for the latest on gold and silver. Goodbye.